Ron Callis here. Thanks for tuning in to our 5th video in our 5-minute marketing series focused on SEO. In case you missed any of our previous content, visit the onefirefly.com website and you can visit the 5-minute marketing page where you'll find all of the balance of that content. Now, first of all, we're going to start by taking a big picture look to SEO, and we're going to look at the analogy, as you see here, referenced by a stool. And the fact for this stool to carry the load, all 4 legs of that stool need to be strong and robust. Well, the 4 legs of the stool in SEO are on-site SEO, local, off-site, and technical SEO. Today, we're going to focus on on-site SEO. And in the next video, we're going to focus on additional elements of on-site SEO. So today we'll talk about titles, descriptions, and headings, and you'll check out the next video to carry out the balance of the content you see here on this slide. Now, in terms of the purpose of page titles and descriptions, this is what aids you, the person that is navigating on Google or various search engines, and it helps you understand what type of content is going to land on that page that you might want to visit. So the page title and the description are your opportunity as a business to be as descriptive as possible, clear and concise, to aid the person on search and aid their ability to find your website so that they can find what they're looking for. So if you want to modify or update these elements, you want to do this on the back end of your website. For most of you, you'll be able to do it natively on the back end of your website. For some of you, you might have a website environment where you have to have a plugin in order to configure the SEO on your website. In terms of best practices for page titles, you want to make sure you're avoiding duplication. Google is going to ding you. It's an important ranking factor for the fact that you do not have duplication on your page titles and, in fact, your meta descriptions or your headings. So duplication is bad. You are character limited here, 50 to 60 characters. You want to incorporate any relevant keywords. You want to make sure this content is engaging. And all service solutions and brands that you sell as an integrator, you want to make sure that that is incorporated here into these page titles. Now, your meta descriptions, you're going to have more characters. This is 155 to 160 characters. Again, places to embed your keywords. This is where you want to make sure you're presenting a clear value proposition for the content that's on this page that would help both the visitor and Google understand that this should be indexed for the purpose that you intend for this page. Now, another important element of your on-site are your headings. These are often referred to as H1, H2, and H3 tags. These are also configured on the back end of your website, generally in the same environment where you'll configure your page titles and your page descriptions. Your H1 tag is generally the main topic or purpose of the page. Often you'll see it in larger font size on the page. Your H2 and your H3 tags are generally subtopics on the page. Now, you want to think about these elements as serving as the ability to summarize the purpose of the content on the page. In fact, there's a school of thought that if I only scan H tags or headings on the page, I should know the full purpose and intent of that page without even needing to read the content. So if you are using short and catchy, buzzy sort of titles for your sections and your H tags, you in fact are not doing yourself a service. You want these to be more descriptive in nature so that the visitor and Google know the purpose of the content of the page, because Google is crawling those H tags and it's being referenced in the SEO validity of your website. So they serve a very important purpose on your website. Now, you might be wondering, what are the titles, descriptions, and H tags on your website? Well, we've made it easy for you. You can go to screamingfrog.co.uk and you can download this tool called Screaming Frog. And within that tool, you can drop your URL and you can crawl 500 pages of your website for free. If you have more than 500 pages, you'll likely need to move to a paid account. It's also going to quickly communicate to you any duplicative content. So this is going to be a really quick way for you to understand what is on your website and what might need to be altered. In order to make it easier for you, we've also given you the URL in the form of a QR code here so you can hold your phone and scan it. And I hope you find that tool helpful. This is actually a tool we use here at One Firefly. So I hope you're enjoying these SEO videos, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.